Good evening, campers, and welcome back to Surviving Mars. I'm Commander Exorcist. This is Bristol Colony, episode 10. Wow, we've been doing this for 10 whole episodes, and our colony looks great. We've managed to get some resources produced. We've had a issue with electronics, so we've had a couple of resource generation problems. That's kind of been our number one issue. And we are at the point where we really don't have the personnel to run some of the institutions that we need to be able to generate resources. There goes our rocket Exodus on its way back to Earth. So we started out over here, and we've expanded, but now we've got to, as I mentioned in the last episode, we have got to do something about our water generation. So we've got two options. We've got water over here and water over here. I think we're going to tap this one because this is a prime area for building a megadome later on, if our colony survives that long. Oh, and by the way, I have not played Surviving Mars enough to know what all the storylines are, but I'm not touching the black cube. I don't know what that is, and I have learned the hard way, big time, about about just randomly touching items like that. So, let's see here. Now, let's see here. We want to build a drone hub, because we're going to need to build connecting services. So that should be good. That'll put us in the range, and we're gonna let's throw a couple of depots down here, and I want to do that. Okay, so I got one here, and I want to at least have one depot around each drone hub. Okay, and then we've got plenty there. Okay, so now he's got to get his batteries charged, and then we're going to need power. So let's go ahead and start moving our power out here. There we go.
Sector scan.
And so what we're doing is we're building...
Complete.
Oh, cool. So let's check our research real quick, and then I'll tell you kind of what we're doing. Smart home. All right, let's go with the 3D machining. And let's see here. 7,000, 7,000. Extractor amplification. All right, and let's do extractor amplification. It'll put a little bit of a burden on our resources, but it'll increase our output. So basically,
Anomaly found.
what we're trying to do is we're building a daisy chain. And so we want to make sure that we've got depots in this overlapping area between the drone hubs. So we'll have a drone hub here that feeds this one, that feeds this one. And I think we're going to need one more over here so that we can build a water collection system. And then once we have that up and running, we will start building additional piping to come out here and start pulling more water out of the ground. So we are looking good on our resource generation at the moment. Oh, and I totally forgot. We have mega storage at this point. Let's see, where is it? Mega storage. Yes. So, we have mega storage. So once we build the piping system along here, we're going to build a few mega tanks. so that we can store water and get rid of a lot of these extra water tanks that might be a burden on our resource generation and like basically high maintenance stuff. So these are O2 tanks, so they're going to be very beneficial because we can get rid of some of these smaller tanks here. And yeah, that's awesome. The mega storage is one of my favorite early game upgrades. So even though it's not early game, I mean, we're 10 hours into this build. So this is a 10-hour colony build, but it's being played on standard speed. We just started Sol 49. We have 120 colonists, and we currently have 2 vacant residential spots. And I think I mentioned that in the previous video, in the previous episode, that's a problem because we are going to need, we have some things we need. We need people to come to Mars to do certain things, and there's just no room for them. So we're going to have to build another dome, most likely a barrel dome. I was looking at right here, but we'll see what happens. How are we doing over here? Okay. Oh, they're building the power. So they're starting with the power. That's good. That works. That works. And we've got our team. All right, we've already got our first mega O2 tank going up. Excellent. Today's music selection, nothing special. It is just the Surviving Mars soundtrack. We're not going with any surfing themes or anything crazy today, because I want this episode to be a little more chill than the last two, because the last two have been a little stressful trying to keep this colony from blowing up. So this one, just the standard Surviving Mars soundtrack, and we're just going to sit here and enjoy building our colony on the red planet.
Colonist has died.
We had a colonist die. I wonder why. Cause of death, low health. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. Huh. How unfortunate. Is that a problem? So we've got a couple of renegades. But most people seem to be in good health. Wonder what happened to him. That's a little suspicious. Because I don't see anything that should cause that. So, I don't know. I think I've mentioned it before. I think we actually had somebody do this, but if you have a colonist commit suicide, it causes a serious morale problem within the colony. Typically, you want your colonists to die of old age, because then you won't. Obviously, we're sad to see them go, but then you won't be receiving any kind of negative repercussions as far as the mood in your colony. Let's see here. What are we doing here? So we've got a bunch of foodstuffs over here. Let's put this here. So again, trying to get sanity breakdown. Colonist has snapped. Plunged the deepest depression. Okay. A trained medic. Okay. So we've got an issue with our medics at this point. Huh. And we've got to get some entertainment. We really do. You know, that's part of the experience as well on Mars. Is humans need entertainment, and so all right, our chain is working. It's going to take a little while for our little rover guys to get out there, but they are taking care of business. And we've got our oxygen production. Look at our O2. Oh, yeah. So we have 5,400. So I'm going to wait until we get our water tanks up before I start demolishing these older tanks, because they hold a combination of oxygen and water. Yes, I know it's practically in the real world that wouldn't happen, but this is surviving Mars. Okay. So. Yep. Looking good. Looking good. That's a nice shot of our colony. Wow, look how far we've come. And I really would like to start tearing down some of these windmills, but we'll get there. We'll get there. How are we doing on our machine parts? So we're generating plenty of machine parts. Well above, we are above our consumption, so that's good. Our food is still a challenge, but we're working on it. We've got a kind of a diverse selection of food. Boy, I wish we could do like different shifts when it comes to the food production, but I guess that it's just kind of stuck with what we've got. So let's see here. I don't want to put that there. And do we have coverage over there? Okay, so we've got drone coverage. Yeah, we've got drone coverage well into the mountain range. So let's put some large sites over here. Okay. There we go. Okay. Let's see how we're doing out here. Yeah, it's going up. It's working. Just take a little bit of time. And hopefully with some new dumping sites here, we'll start to see our collection of rocks that are piling up on the side of the dome here start to go away.
Anomaly found.
Ooh. Hey, we need to get back to, let's see here. RC Explorer. We've got a couple of anomalies to check. Oh, we're not checking that one out. Thank you. I almost fell for that. Because that's this one. We're not touching whatever this is, okay? I might have to look it up later when I take a break. And it might be something good. Granted, the chances are that it's something really good, and I'm going to miss it. But playing so much Stellaris and surviving Mars, because there's story elements of surviving Mars that tend to want to kill your colonists. And I would like my colonists to survive. So we are in the business of living. Trying to build a city here, people. What do we got here? Electronics. Nice. So once that goes up, then we will immediately build our... we'll build a drone hub out here. And then we will build our water extractors. So to be honest, in kind of with the speed that this is going, it looks like this might be our big project for episode 10.
Funding received.
All right, 25 million. Nice. So, yeah, building our water extractor is probably going to be the big sell for this episode. To celebrate 10 hours of gameplay, we're building a water extractor. Hey folks, if you like this kind of content, if you like these Let's Plays, I'm doing a lot more of these for a variety of games. Stellaris and Surviving Mars, also Elite Dangerous Let's Plays coming. So if you like this kind of stuff, give the channel a like and subscribe. Hit the little bell thing. Sometimes it doesn't work, sometimes it does, but, you know, every little bit helps. Alright, is there... It's getting a little bit further and further away to find our metals resources. Here we go. What in the world? Is that just a random collection of... It is. That's just a random selection of materials that's out there. I'm really kind of shocked by that. That's really something. While we're waiting, let's take a look and see what's out here. So we've got a research spot there. Nice little area there. I wonder, do we have tunnels? I don't know. Is that a standard? Orbits triathlon tunnels reach places they couldn't normally. Okay. So, yeah. It's possible we'll use the tunnels to gain access over here. So that would be kind of cool to build a tunnel system through there. Still like to put a medium dome up here. So medium dome up here, mega dome over here, with kind of the main support structure here in the center. Okay. And looking good. Starting to get quite a bit of oxygen buildup, so that's nice. A lot of storage. All right. We got here. Yep. Oh, taking food. So we need four more pieces of electronics. So we got one coming there. All right. So our drone network is working efficiently. One of the reasons I'm hesitant to touch the blocks is because I recently played a playthrough for this game where my colonists contracted a disease and they didn't make it. None of them. Like 200 colonists gone in a day. So it's dangerous out here. So whereas it would be kind of cool to go out and, you know, scan the black box, we're not going to do that. Not in this playthrough, at least.
Research complete.
All right. Systematic training. And let's see here. Yeah, let's research some improved trains, some improved comfort for our trains. All right, so I think that, let's see, I'm trying to decide here. I'm trying to decide if I want to bring the piping. I'd like to go have the piping go this way, but I'm not sure if I can make the turn. And I did make the mistake of putting the drone hub in line with the power cables, because I was trying to keep the as you can see here, like the piping system and the power running parallel with each other. So let's go ahead and start putting some pipes together. All right, so we can do that. So we're going to do that because this is where our tanks are going to go. So one here. So we're going to build 4 of these bad boys. And it's a lot of concrete and a lot of metals. But we've got the resources at this point. And I want as much of a support structure here between this and here as possible, because this is going to be a very important conduit for us collecting water for the next little bit. All right. Looking good. And still generating. We're actually generating resources now. Okay. Good. And then eventually, and I don't think we're going to get to it on this playthrough, but most likely a barrel dome. So even if it's like right here. Okay. It'll be a little while before those go up. Our drone hub will probably be done before then. Oh yeah, we're just one piece away. Nice. We've got our drones taking stuff to the dumping sites. Let's take a look at our colonists. Hey guys, wow, this is a busy dome. Look at these people. They look so busy. It's almost like they notice that the boss is watching, and they're like, hey, the guy's watching us, so like, get to work, guys. What's up, Chad? Nice. Do we have arcology? I think we do. No, not yet. We don't. Okay. Oh, I don't know why I keep hitting that. So, arcology is one of the ones that lets you build some of the larger spires, especially for habitation. I think I see... Oh, I'm working on the water tank. I thought I saw the last piece of electronics coming out our way. Yeah, that's going to be really nice. That's going to be really nice. Although, yeah, I didn't realize the barrel dome isn't going to fit, because I kind of wanted it there, but having to put more water evaporators there really kind of set us back. We could put it here, but that does affect the plan I had to use the tunnel system. But I don't know. That might be kind of a neat little place. It's a little bit far away from the other domes, so we'd have to look at the transportation options. So, and I think we have... Yes. No, we don't have large stations. We've just got regular... Oh, yeah, we do. We have large stations. Okay. The problem with the train system, though, unfortunately, is that to build a large train station, we have to tear this one down. We can keep this one, but if we wanted to, say, extend this track or do something different with it, we have to tear the entire thing down and rebuild it, which is just a little bit cumbersome. What do we got here? Anybody? Come on, guys. We only need one more piece. Somebody's got to have electronics. No. Oh, it's kind of surprising that the water tanks are going to go up before the drone hub. Yep, there goes our first water tank. I don't know why I keep hitting the pause button tonight. Sorry about that.
Research complete.
Nice. So that should greatly improve the battery power of our drones. Let's see here. And we're going to have to look into external farms eventually. Because of our food. Well, okay. Now our food's looking a little better. It would be nice if we were generating more precious metals or the rare metals, but hey, that's fine because we really don't need them to survive. We need them to be funded. So we need them so we can sell them on Earth and get enough funding to buy more materials. But if we're able to build the materials here on Mars, then the funding really doesn't matter.
Sector scanned.
Excellent. So we have our first large water tank that has gone up. And, oh, our drone hub's done. Excellent. And so we're going to put this one here. And let's build our cables. There we go. And building it a little bit off to the side will make it easier to build kind of a circular reach. Here we go. Nice. So, moved a little bit faster than I thought, so we might be able to get our second water supply system online. We are approaching Sol 51. Wow. Surviving Mars is one of those games that kind of can go forever. So, you know, it's like, what is the victory condition for surviving Mars? Because we're not undertaking any quests or anything like that. So we're just kind of building our city, trying to build up and improve our research and resources. You know, research, a victory condition could possibly be researching all the technology. So if we've got all the technology researched, then hey, we won the game. And it could just be, hey, this is finally the colony that I wanted to build, and just I'll call it at that point. So who knows? But we are currently on episode 10 of Bristol Colony, and as long as our colony is doing okay, and we can survive, we're going to keep surviving. We're going to keep pressing on and doing what we're doing. Let's see here. It's kind of dark, so it's kind of hard to tell what some of this stuff is. I thought I saw something back here. So let's have it check out this area here. So load up anything and bring it back this way. Oh, I forgot the depot. So let's build our depot here. And there. And I'll go ahead and do the same thing down here. So with that one there and there. Nice. All right, second tank's going up. So let's start cleaning up a little bit. So let's nuke this one. And it's going to cause a disconnect for a moment until our drones get in here and remove it. Do not
Today was a tough one.
Oh no.
We lost one of our founders.
One of our founders has passed away due to old age. Rest in peace, my friend. That sucks. But that's kind of a testament, you know, to their legacy. They were on Mars long enough to die of old age. I mean, here comes our drone, I think, to take this building away. Tear it down. There we go. Okay. And then, so we're just going to, well, I can't see for that thing. So we're just going to reconnect the pipes. And the drone should be pretty quick about that. So, let's see here. Yep, looking good. How we doing over here? Yep, got a little bit of, little ways to go. And we'll have Stirling generators capability, and then we will have our electronics capability, or engineering capabilities, engineering parts, machine parts. And then we're going to need, let's see. Okay. And we've got the ability to place down one small electronics factory. All right, Stirling generators are done. Let's see here. Let's do a breakthrough. Yeah, let's do a breakthrough. So, all right, see, our piping system is already repaired, and we got rid of one of those ugly giant towers. And let's get rid of this one too. We are cleaning up Bristol Colony. letting some of our legacy equipment go by the wayside. And this one, I'm going to warn you, this one might be hard to watch, but just bear with me. All right. Okay. Fortunately, this dome has its own independent life support system. So even if it didn't, that would be fine. It's only going to take a couple of minutes to get everything fixed. Okay. So I want to tear those down. And so make it look a little bit better. There we go. See that? That looks so much cleaner. And look, our oxygen and water supply is still super high, or at least compared to what it was. And getting rid of these is going to reduce our maintenance costs. So we're only going to have a couple of tanks to manage versus having all of these little tanks kind of spread out across the colony. So I think that leaves us at, yeah, these three. Now these three are going to suck, and so I think I might wait until the new water extraction center is online before I get rid of those. And yep, so looking good. See? Already looking much cleaner in some of these areas. You can see more of the domes. Nice. I almost could bring this piping system in a little bit. Or, well, we've got a Moxie over here. I could extend it out this way, but we'll leave it as it is. So, let's extend our pipe system out this way. Oh, let's do this. Yeah, let's do that. So we will just follow the we'll follow the power lines. So it still maintains our aesthetic design. I like it. I'm really happy with this playthrough right now because this is so much better than what we were having to deal with in the last two episodes. Let's see here. So we do have a high power, a high demand for power. So, oh, and we do have the capability to build the advanced Stirling generators too. I thought those were a separate research, but I guess not. We don't have a lot of electronics, so I don't want to be building more of those generators right now if I don't have to. Looking good. So we're about to have our third tank go up. It seems to be metals delivery that's taking a little bit of time. This drone hub gives me nightmares. This was one of our... I think we spent half an episode trying to fix that drone hub to get it. And when it went out, almost everything over here just went haywire. Maintenance went by the wayside. It was a real challenge to survive both the game and my sanity for that playthrough. What we got here? Got anybody that's delivering electronics? Anybody? Anybody? No? We got food there. Let's see if anybody's bringing electronics. Nope. Okay. I mean, we'll get there. So, here we go. Wow, I really like how the tank setup turned out. It looks really nice. All right. What do we got here? So no electronics at the moment. So that's even though that's a high priority. Yeah, they can't find the required resource. I'm hoping that somebody in the supply chain will start helping out here soon. Because where are our electronics being stored? So there's that you know, yeah, let's just get rid of this thing, because I don't see myself, at least in the at least right now, I don't see myself ever doing tours for people on Mars. So we're too busy trying to survive to be running people around, being a tour guide. So we've got... Oh, let me make sure that our maintenance is set to high up here. There we go. Carrying nothing, huh? So you guys aren't doing anything? You don't see the the pipes over top of you that need to be built? You're just gonna chill? Hey, there's some electronics. Let's see where he's going after he finishes recharging. I love the recharging animation. Looks like he's having the absolute time of his life. We got some machine parts coming out here too. Where are you going? All right, so it's taken a little bit of time, but the but the drone hub is getting worked on. So since I don't really want to put too much pressure on my drone network, but let's go ahead and have them start building the water collector. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and extend Our life support system out here. There we go. All right, so it is done, or at least the design for it is done. So that extends Bristol out around the mountainside here, which should be enough to get us some more water. And then we're going to have to work on our power as well. And what we'll end up doing is we'll probably end up putting some power systems out here as well. It's nice that we've got everything kind of consolidated, but if there was some kind of disaster over here, we'd lose all our power generation. We could lose it all in one shot. So we may put some stuff over here. Yeah. Oh, wow. This is going up quick, too. Yeah, it just needs 2 more concrete, and that thing's going up. So we've got, I think, one more concrete. Yep. And then we will start our we'll have our second water extractor. It's low grade, but I mean not the water extractor itself, but the deposit is low grade. But it's what we got to work with. Our water extractor is done. So now we're just waiting on power and connection. Awesome. Look at that. That's a cool setup. I mean, we started out here, we had kind of nothing. And just like with our life support setup over here, we are growing. Okay. So we're still not We're still producing just enough electronics to take care of our needs, which I guess is okay. Here it is. So we can't do anything to boost our electronics output, so we're kind of just stuck with that for now. We're almost ready for our 4th and final, at least for now, water tank to go up. Still waiting on... Oh, we've almost got power, so we'll soon have power, and then we'll just be waiting on the piping system, and we will have... Yeah, I called it. So we're gonna get to the end of tonight's episode and basically have built our second water extraction system. So, which is really good, really good. But having this now gives us some options, because we don't necessarily have to throw a dome, inside this little area here. We've got an option to place a dome here. And we have to find some way to get colonists over to it. But we certainly have options when it comes to our dome. So we can put one right there, I think. Or maybe one over here. Or something. So with the option to put one here, we could get rid of the landing pad, place one here, and then it would be easy to connect to everything. It would mainly be residences, so it'd be apartment buildings. But we'll see. We'll see what comes of it. We're not going to build it. We're not going to be building any domes tonight. We've not reached the point where it would be economical for us to build a dome. Do we have any? Oh, there goes our next water tower. Look at that. So we've got 4 nice, shiny
Sector scanned.
water tanks here, and we've got our oxygen tanks here. So they are filling up. And we've got the cool little gauges on them, like the other water tanks did. So, but yeah, so we've got our new water reclamation system being built. Still waiting on electronics. But we're starting to see some metals come out here. Because we need, there goes our piping. So we need metals to build the pipes and to build the electronics out here. The power cables. Let's see here. And I was hoping that we would unlock shuttles at this point, but we are still waiting on that. And our RC Explorer, we found a new anomaly there. And is that it? I thought there was another one. Okay. Guess not. And we want to keep scanning. So look at our colony there. Bristol has started to kind of branch out like a tree off into other places to be able to claim those resources, because there's not a lot of water. I mean, we've got a couple more. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got, at least at this point, we've got only 4 more sources of water for us to tap into. And if we're going to continue to build and continue to grow our population on Mars, we're going to need a lot of water. I'm not sure why they're bringing fuel out here. I guess that's just kind of a thing, but there goes some more of our drones doing their business. We're still waiting on electronics, which I think, how expensive are they? Yeah, let's not do that. We're not that desperate at the moment. We really needed our water reclamation system to come online, which it still needs to do that, but we are so close. And if we can do it with our own funding, I mean our own resource generation on the planet, we don't need to be asking Earth for anything at this point. We have a huge stockpile of concrete. Get a pretty good stockpile of fuel and 1 rare metal. So not a lot of profit coming out of Mars these days, but that will eventually be changing, because we've got other oh, that's a deep one. So there's 2 different types of these extraction points. You've got the regular one, and then you've got the deep one. And the deep one is actually a separate technology that you have to research. So we're kind of stuck with and our water system is online, but we don't have any pipes. we need our piping to be finished. And I think, yeah, here comes some of our drones with the stuff that we need. Watch more of our life support structure here go online, and we should start seeing a significant increase in our water production. Oh, it's going to be so close. Just one pipe segment shy of finishing the whole thing. We have to wait on one more drone to come out here and hook us up. It would be nice to see somebody carrying... oh, so there's our drone. That is going to be the drone that finishes off the piping system. It would be nice if we had a couple more electronics pieces to finish our drone hub out here, but that's okay. We will get them eventually. We just have to wait on our supply line. It's like anything else on Earth. You order something from one country, you have to wait on it to go through like 7 other countries before it gets to you. Let's see how we doing up here. 6 hours until we have 3D machining capabilities. We'll be able to... Yeah, they're bringing food. Okay. Because people out here need food. Because there's nobody out here that is even out here that eats food. And here we go. About to have our next, our secondary life support system come online. Okay.
Research complete.
All right. Hey, and we got a an achievement. All 4 stats at maximum. Cool. And we've got water, people. We've got water. Our water production is looking great at this point. As a matter of fact, everything, except our electronics. Oh. And that's because of our drone hubs, I think. Hey, what is this? There's more of them. They're not going to keep spawning, are they? They're going to force me to participate in this, aren't they? It's like some kind of a disease that just eventually invades the colony and turns us all into Martian vampire cyborgs or something. Ugh. That's not what I wanted to do. Going to pick up waste rock. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I wonder if that power of 3.
The mysterious cubes continue to appear across the colony. Mission Control advises all personnel to remain calm and stick to protocol.
So the cube structures tend to emerge without warning, as unscientific as it may sound, out of thin air. Apart from their evident presence, so far the structures pose no threat to the colony. Until further investigation, the Science Board has decided to impose an information blackout on the matter. Okay. Have they appeared inside the colony? Or just on the outside of the colony? Because if those things are appearing inside the colony, that's creepy. So let's look over here at our, where is it? It's over here. Our electronics production center. So, I mean, oh, so part of the issue is that we don't have a lot of rare metals coming out of this place. Is there anybody that we can...
Complete.
Ah, extractor amplification. Nice. So, in theory, we should start to see a boost from some of these extraction systems. Very nice. Very nice. Cool. All right. And that, folks, is where we're going to end it tonight. And for Bristol, episode 10, we built a new life support system, or at least a new water extraction system, building a drone hub daisy chain. We're still waiting on the final drone hub to be complete, but that's because we're having an issue generating the electronics that we need. And I think just here at the end of the episode, we kind of identified what's causing that, and it's a chain reaction of our rare metals extractor. So we're not doing really well with our rare metals. It is a very low it's a low quality extraction point, so we might have to come up with a different plan for our rare metals, even if it's building an extra train track out there. But we'll see. That's all stuff for the future. For now, this is Bristol, and we have built our mega storage for our oxygen and our water, and we've built our daisy chain with our 4 additional resources, and we have these weird cubes that are popping up. And I was going to try to ignore them, but they keep coming. And I hope that they are not a bad thing, because that would really suck to have all this work put into it and they get invaded by alien cubes that want to turn us into Martian vampires. Take care. Fly safe, everyone. I'll see you out there. I'm Commander Exorcist. Thank you for joining me. Good night.